Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, obviously, you've got to move out from behind the target vehicle, which is where the examiner will have stopped you prior to actually performing the manoeuvre, but also to give you a briefing of what you're going to do. Once you've done that, basically, we're going to be the blue car here, and then you're going to move yourself forward to start ahead of the target vehicle, which in this case is the red car. Once you stop there, apply prepare observe move, which you'll be familiar with from before. So selecting reverse, checking all around, making sure it's safe, bearing in mind that the front of the car is going to swing out as you steer into the space. So, but the first thing is that you're going to check round and then bring the back of the car roughly in line with it. It'll probably go just slightly past that of the target vehicle. If we don't go far enough back when we put the steering on, we're going to end up colliding with the rear of that car. If we go too far back, anything further past the end of their car is your parking space. So you're going to lose some of that then, which then obviously becomes a problem. Once you've got there, bring it to a stop again. Give it another check all the way around to make sure that it's safe. And then you're going to apply some steering now. It's anywhere between half a turn and 3/4 of a turn. But basically, what's going to happen then is that's going to rotate the car, and you can see there that the front is swinging out. Now, as it then moves back, that's going to turn in a little bit tighter. Now, the software doesn't sort of show this in the best way, as you can see there. So it's going to do that, but then effectively, what you're then going to do is bring it back towards the curb. Now, of course, the important thing is if you put too much steering on, it's going to get the angle and get you to the curb far too early, in which case you might not clear the rear of the red car. Once you've got near the curb, by checking into the interior mirror, again, bring it to another stop, recheck round, make sure it's safe all around again, to make sure that it's clear. And then effectively, you're going to go back a little bit more. And as that happens, you're then going to full lock your steering out, which will bring the front end in. Again, the software isn't perfect for this, but you can sort of see that it's going to bring you in line. Now, as the front of the car drops in, that's when you can then start to straighten your wheel off again, so that you just effectively just moving further away from the vehicle that you've been parking. Once you're happy, bring it to a stop and apply the handbrake, select neutral, and the examiner will give you the next instruction.